Welcome back to another review. I'm just having a quick look today at the MH4U 4-port USB hub from Orico. This was sent in via the company for review. What makes this one a bit interesting is that it can also be powered via micro USB. A lot of the small hubs can't be powered. It's USB 3, as we can see with the blue connectors, and we'll take off the protective wrapping. You'll be able to see through the case. Transparent all the way around and quite thick plastics as well, feels quite well made. And this is the Type B USB 3 micro connector there. It's an enlarged normal micro USB and the standard micro USB next to that for the power. And on the front we have the maker's name. Underside there's a square silicone section which provides a bit of grip if you're on a desk surface, and that's also the location of the LED light, which we'll have a look at in a minute. Cable length is quite short, about 35 centimeters, but you could use a longer cable or an extender cable. This is the Type B plug. It's not as common as the micro USB. You'll tend to find it on hard drives and memory card readers. It is backward compatible with the normal micro USB, though you won't get the faster transfer speeds. And this is the included documentation. Fairly straightforward and simple. Obviously this is very easy to use, but it just goes through the basics for you and provides you with your warranty information, which is 18 months on this particular model. Now powering it up, you can see the blue effect light. I think it looks quite nice. It's not too bright, and that's partly because the LED is facing down, so it tends to diffuse it around a bit. There are other models that Orico do, different ones like white and black, and different designs as well if that doesn't appeal to you. I'm going to test it now by plugging in some different hard drives and powering them on. Because this isn't powered at the minute, just via the USB 3, depending on the cable length, you'll be able to get at least one 2.5 inch hard drive. They draw more power. Then a 3.5 inch has its own power supply, obviously. Now when I go to the second one, on this cable, I've used a slightly longer cable than supplied. I'll need to attach the micro USB to get some additional power into the hub. This means that I'll be able to power both drives and possibly another drive as well on top of that. So if you use a lot of hard drives, 2.5 inch, you will need to use the micro USB for extra power, and you'll also need to use that if you're using an extender cable as well. But it's good that you have it there, because a lot of these small hubs don't normally have that. You just have the power normally drawn through the USB 3 port, and we can see this second hard drive has come up. Now using external solid state drive, this is a compact one. These draw a lot less power. They're obviously not mechanical like the hard drives. So you'll be able to attach quite a few of those without any problems at all. You'll see the adapter come up there. And the same thing if you're using things like pen drives. Anything with its own power source as well, such as printers and scanners. They have their own power supply, so you won't have issues with those. I also tried dongle for my wireless mouse, and that was perfectly fine too, although they do say some Bluetooth devices might not work. Mine worked okay, and the speeds are pretty much in line with my other USB 3 hubs. So a decent little hub. I might have possibly gone for a Type-C connector, a bit more common, a bit more rugged, but other than that, I think this one is quite nice, particularly like the fact that you can add the power if required. So I'll put the links below if you're interested, and thanks very much for watching.